For the overview of the newly released Moments cards. It appears that 2K has changed the format that they're releasing them because the cards are simply available in packs, but they're not collected in the moments of the week as far as I can tell. If I'm wrong about that, feel free to correct me. Okay, so let's get right into it. There's a lot of interesting cards out here that we have been looking out for. So just to give a quick look at who's available, we got Diamond Buddy Healed, who we shouldn't sleep on because his card had an excellent release. So if that card has clamps, he could be very good. Although funny enough, I'm very curious to see if this card is better than Landry Fields, because we already know that he's shorter than Landry Fields, and Landry Fields is going to shoot great. So, you know, if you have the two cards, he's going to need the ball handling and defense and speed to be actually better than Landry Fields. Curious about this Eric Gordon card, what they do with the defense. The new Russ card, which can always be broken because Russ has some of the best animations in the game, both from a ball handling perspective and from a dunking perspective. I'm so glad I just sold that card. Trae Young. This is an interesting card because at this point in the meta, cards that are this small are falling a little bit out, especially with Marbury available for the collection, which I'm curious about all of these cards if they will measure up to Marbury. Yet another Damian Lillard, and Kyrie Irving, who has some interesting animations himself. All right, so let's go ahead and see what these cards look like. So if you'll see here, the moments of the week, there is no week 12 or 13. It's just in the moments section of cards. So I guess it's just a pick 'em. So we'll go for Buddy Healed first. Here we go. Moments. Search an auction house. Beautiful. Alright, so Buddy Hield is 6'4", so he's a little on the short side, and he cannot play point guard, which I don't love. I think we are past the point of just needing shooters. We need you to do everything. He's got a 30 driving dunk. I don't want to pronounce him dead already until we get our hands on the card, but I highly doubt I would play this card over Landry Fields. Let me tell you that. A card that can't dunk, can't play point guard, 6'4". That's not great at this point in the year. Doesn't mean he's a bad card, doesn't mean he's unusable. He's going to shoot the lights out. We already know that from his other cards. But what else does he do is the question. He doesn't rebound. He's at 89 speed. Not enough of a speed buff over Landry. But it's worth noting that he is faster. And I am going to be comparing these two guards to Landry because Landry is an outstanding card at the level and price that he's at right now. I see some cards up for 16K. He's worth much more than that, and he's a steal. Go out and grab that card if you don't have him already. Stockpile him, evo him, do what you must, but that card is super valuable. So defensive consistency is at 85. Okay, lateral quickness is at 85. Not great. Let's see what the badges are. So as expected, all of his shooting badges. Oh, wait a minute, not all of them. He doesn't have Hall of Fame range extender. Huh. And normally he does have gold clamps though. Thank God. This card would be unusable if he didn't have gold clamps. So I don't see a reason to spend anything on this card. Like if you pull this card, good on you. But I wouldn't put him ahead of Marcus Smart because Marcus Smart's a much better defender and probably the same level of shooter because Marcus Smart has better shooting badges and a really, really great shot release. Marcus Smart also has floor general, and yeah, this guy also has no significant playmaking badges. Does he have ankle breaker at least? And guys, the only reason I'm bringing up ankle breaker is because the word is that it's been buffed. I've seen video evidence of this. I've seen some stun animations myself. It looks like that's the trade-off for taking the behind the back away. So that will be more of a factor going forward. Yeah, the Buddy Hield card I'm going to preemptively call. It's not a big L in the sense that it's a bad card. It's not a bad card. It's just that until this card's price comes down significantly, there's no way you should pick this card up over a Smart or a Landry Fields or something like that. Like, there's no way this card is worth more than 25 MT, you know, in my opinion. He's going to be a great shooter, but there's a lot of great shooters in the game. He's going to be a decent defender, not an outstanding defender. So, yeah, this card, not in love with it. Let's go ahead and look at Eric Gordon. So, what you bringing, Eric? So Eric's another one, a little on the short side. I expect him to be somewhat similar to this Marcus Smart. He's a shooting guard, small forward. Again, can't play point guard. Let's go badges first. Let's see what he's bringing to the table. Volume, tireless, difficult, green machine, quick first step. Ooh, Hall of Fame quick first step. So this automatically is a card I need to play before I can judge it, because Hall of Fame quick first step could lead to you having some really, really silly animations. Another one that doesn't have Hall of Fame range extender, and arguably they could have given it to Eric Gordon at this point in the year. Clamps, gold, interceptor, footwork, bailout, needle threader. That's very good that he has bailout and needle threader on gold. Stop and go, not really relevant. Range extender gold, quick draw gold. I was looking for intimidator, but I don't see intimidator. Yeah, at this point in the year, I think intimidator is one of those badges that separates, you know, the wheat from the chaff, as they say, the men from the boys, and he doesn't have it. So again, this is another card until I see that Hall of Fame quick first step, I wouldn't get up for him over Marcus Smart. He does have the 86 ball control, to be expected. He's going to have some dribbles with him. He can't rebound at all. No interior defense. That really, really bad interior defender. Marcus Smart is right on the edge at 59. That's right about the cutoff of when cards are going to stand up for themselves. He has a 42. Don't love that. 92 speed. That's excellent. This card's probably pretty good. If this card could play point guard, I would regard him better. But at his height, you'd never put him at the small forward at this point in the year. Some people think Richard Jefferson's a little small for a small forward, so you're definitely not putting Eric Gordon and possibly getting matched up with like Giannis or Brandon Ingram or something like that, and he's just shooting over your card all day. That would be unacceptable. So yeah, so he's only a shooting guard. I definitely personally would not buy this card. While we're here, let's look at Russ. So this card could be a cheese ball because he was already cheesy at Diamond with okay shooting. So let's see what they did with his shooting. Hall of Fame quick first step and downhill to be expected. He's probably got a 99 speed, so downhill is going to be mostly irrelevant. He's got Showtime. Teardropper is huge because cards are going to be waiting under the basket for this card a lot. So that Teardropper is one of the badges. I think it's one of the most underrated badges. Like people dismiss it everywhere, but in Pro-Am, in Park, and in MyTeam online, TTO, you know, even playing against SPAC, I hit teardroppers all the time, and it's a very effective shot. I don't know why people sleep on it so hard. And one of the best players in all of 2K, Ticino, relies heavily on the teardropper. So I don't know what's up with that, but whatever. So he has gold dimer this time. I think he had gold dimer before, right? A gold chase down is huge. When a card is very athletic, chase down becomes a much more important badge because chase down is triggered by speed and vertical jumping ability. So that could be a very big thing for this card. Gold clamps to be expected, and there we go. Boom. Gold Intimidator. That's what we were looking for. Is it time to sell Oscar? I do think it's probably time to sell Oscar. It depends on how well this Westbrook shoots. Off-ball, rebound chaser, ankle breaker, floor general gold, excellent. The gold bailout, handles for days, quick draw, green machine. Where's it? Wait a minute, guys. He doesn't have any form of range extender. He had bronze range extender before. Oh, that's really disappointing. Even if he had bronze range extender, I would say, yeah. But now, this might just be, I don't know. Let's see. His three-point shot's a 70. This card's a L. I don't know why he's a pink diamond. Look, he's probably going to be really cheesy going to the basket. Don't get me wrong. But I just assumed he would shoot better than the diamond. You know, all this other stuff, like the speed and everything else, like he already had all of those things. He was already, just as my boy Spack would say, he was already a goon going to the basket. He didn't need to improve going to the basket. He didn't need to improve as a dribbler. He needed to improve as a shooter. And he got worse as a shooter. If I recall correctly, he had a 75 jumper and bronze range extender. So what that meant was if you juiced the card with like shoes and coaches and floor general, I think it shot maxed out in the mid or high 80s with all of the boosts. So this card was pulling for people who knew how to use this card. And he has a 42 interior defense. What's his post up looking like? I mean, it's really irrelevant. I would call this card a L. This is not a good. It's not that it's not a good card. It's okay, but yeah, this card, he's definitely worse than the Clyde Frazier that he's being compared to. So If you're paying more for the Westbrook card than you are for the Clyde card, it's just because you like to dunk or you like Westbrook. Westbrook is going to be a better dunker. He's one of the best dunkers in the game, but especially at the point guard position. But he's probably one of the better dunkers overall because he has like cheesy dunk animations. But yeah, not in love with that. All right, let's look at Kyrie Irving, and then we'll close it out with Damian Lillard. So Kyrie Irving does not have a good card in the game yet. So this is huge. There's 2 Kyrie cards here. So here we go. The pink diamond Kyrie. Let's see what you're doing, Kyrie. So the number one thing we need to know is, does he have clamps? We expect the ball handling and shooting to be out of this world. That should be the case with any Kyrie card. But does he have clamps? So all of these badges, look, they're all nice and good, but we expect floor general goal, dimer goal, yeah. Range extender, yeah. Quick draw, yeah. No clamps. Unusable. Ignore this card. It's weird. They gave Damian Lillard clamps. They wouldn't give Kyrie Irving clamps. So I would think that we're at that point in the year where they're just throwing around these badges to everybody, but it is not across the board. They took range extender away from Russ. If you want to play Russ, I would actually at this point say play the diamond Russell Westbrook card. It's probably still better. Forget the color. I don't know how they're getting that color. It's not even the badges because badges don't affect your rating. It's probably something like speed or maybe even like the bad stuff like perception or whatever. But yeah, this Kyrie Irving card at this point in the year, I'm stressing, it's trash because it doesn't play defense. If your cards don't play defense, you're at a disadvantage. This Kyrie Irving card is just a glorified, Markelle Fultz. What's the other guy? Dennis Smith Jr. Who's gonna dunk better. Let's look at his ratings just to see. Kyrie with a 30 driving dunk. Guys, Kyrie can dunk with 2 hands fairly easily. Like, he's not a dunker, but a 30 means he can't dunk. It's not that he can't dunk. He's not a dunker. But you can find ample footage of Kyrie dunking. Like, he's just better at layups. He's one of the best layup makers in real life, but layups are generally trash in 2K. So you got to make up for it by juicing the dunk rating. He only has an 89 3 ball. Dude, Marcus Smart has a 90-something 3 ball. Yeah, this is trash. This card is garbage. 89 speed. Yeah, I don't even know how he's justifying being a pink diamond, but this is... Oh yeah, the Evo Jeremy Lin is... Render said might as well Evo Jeremy Lin. Instead, the Evo Jeremy Lin is way better than this card, even at the diamond level. In fact, we can make that comparison real quick. Get out here, Jeremy. So, just to compare him to Jeremy Lin, they're the same height. Jeremy Lin's a big character model for some reason. You see the 3-point and mid-range shooting are very, very close. Jeremy Lin's only 4 points down, and his 3-point goes up from here. Obviously, the ball handling is going to be different, but let me tell you straight up, Jeremy Lin's ball handle is fantastic. Even at an 86, I believe that goes up as well. Their speed is the same, but Jeremy Lin's speed goes up. And then, lateral quickness, relatively the same. 2 points in Kyrie's favor, but then when we come to the badges, Jeremy Lin has clamps and intimidator. So... and then all these other defensive badges. Like, the Jeremy Lin card, Evo to Diamond, is way better than this Kyrie Irving card. Very, very disappointing. Alright, let's move on to Dame. So Dame has 2 cards. Is this the other pink diamond? Okay, so he has 2. So that's the 129. And this is the 126. Why would they release 2 Damian Lillards 3 days apart? That's so weird. Alright, so this is the most recent. According to the... No, that's 120. I'm sorry. That's the older one. This is the most recent one. The 120... Is that a 26? Yeah, that says 126. That's a really small font. Graphic designers at 2K. I wish I had the Dame so I could compare it directly. So we're going to go straight to the defense and see if he has clamps. Because, again, same thing with Kyrie. The shooting and the dribbling is all going to be out of this world. The main thing... He does have gold clamps. So you know what? We're going to extend this video just a little bit longer, because I need to know the difference between these two Damian Lillard cards. Alright, so he's got Hall of Fame, volume, catch and shoot, difficult, acrobat, floor, range extender is also Hall of Fame. To be fair, he absolutely deserves that. His dimer is Hall of Fame, which is weird. Quick first step, giant needle, handles for days, tight handles, stop and go, clamp. So he's basically at every badge. His ankle breaker is only gold. Okay. And let's look at his ratings. So his driving dunk is still a 95. His shooting still in the 90s. His free throw's way up there. His driving layup's a 96. His ball handle's a 95. I mean, this card is still one of the best point guards in the game. Let me see. He's got a 94 speed. Yeah, it looks like they just put out the same card twice. Am I crazy? Like, is there something I'm missing? Did he have Intimidator? Okay, so he has clamps, but no Intimidator still, which was the only thing I held against this card, is that he's not exceptionally tall and he doesn't have Intimidator. Alright, so let's see here. What is the difference? Volume, can shoot, floor. Was the floor general also Hall of Fame? Or was that, so this guy has Dimer Gold. Yeah. So this one has Dimer Gold. Is that the difference? Did you really put out another Damian Lillard card so that he could have Dimer Hall of Fame? I don't know what's going on. I think he's like 1 point faster. His lateral quickness is a 90 here. Yeah, this is passing accuracy and passing vision. Yeah, those are completely irrelevant ratings. Yeah, this is. I mean, okay, if you like the last Damian Lillard, you like this Damian Lillard. This one's the old one with Dimer Hall of Fame. All right, I mean, enjoy, I guess. Yeah, he has Dimer and Floor General Hall of Fame here. Maybe he did he. Wow, I'm confused. And the old one has Dimer and Floor General Gold. I mean, I like those two badges as much as the next person, but I think a whole new card is a bit much. Yeah, they could have just updated the last card. So the good news is this new card will push this other card down in value. So maybe he'll go down to buyout for everybody who doesn't have an elite point guard. But if you're doing the Jeremy Lin spotlights, you're going to wind up with 2 elite point guards in Jeremy Lin and Stephon Marbury. So I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on that Marbury card. I hate to say it, guys, but I think depending on what cards you have, unless you're like building your deck or you sold everybody to get, spotlights or something, you're still doing that. These cards aren't a game changer at all. There's nothing about this set that changes anything from what we've been getting the last couple of weeks. It's just a bunch of point guards and tiny shooting guards that, okay, cool. I guess thanks. I mean, it's a worse version of Russell Westbrook, in my opinion. Because the other Westbrook can shoot very well and dunk. He doesn't shoot as well as the elite shooters, but he shot very, very well with that bronze range extender and a 75 3-point rating versus a 70 3-point rating and no range extender, which is what his pink diamond has. I guess the one thing I would say to take away from this video is stay away from these cards with no clamps, and definitely stay away from that pink diamond Westbrook. If you want to play Westbrook, play the diamond version. Alright, sorry to end this video on a sour note, but they gave us some sour cards, fellas. I'm going to keep it moving. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and you guys have a good one. Peace.